What's going on, Jerome's? So this one was a little bit rough, where it seems just like the weight of the season, the turnovers, injuries, bad officiating, like it all came to a head, and Sunday's game against the Lions was a microcosm of everything that happened this season. And also, it's so disgusting watching the media, both local, by the way, and the national media, Jerome haircuts, just openly root and applaud the Lions. Good job, little fellas. You haven't won the division since 93. Good job. No, a little pat on the head. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. But it is what it is, and the Vikings are allegedly 7-8, and currently on the outside looking in at the playoffs. And with the injuries mounting up, Hawkinson, Wanham, Addison, all going down, it might just be too much. May have hit that breaking point, and sort of sucks. But there's still some things to take away from the game that was number one. So Justin Jefferson is him. And Jefferson was a warrior out there today. He absolutely was. He took over the game, and also deep in that drive before halftime when he put the team on his back and no Hawkinson, no Addison. Everyone on the Lions knew that he was getting the ball. Still got it. That 3rd and 27 catch, shades of Buffalo, are thinking, okay, here we go. Also, the hustle on the play before with the fumble recovery. It's really if John Kaminsky had two brain cells, the Lions would have won right there. Just fall on the ball. It's okay though. But JJ 6 for $141 and a touchdown, and the man left everything he had out on that field, and just wasn't enough today because the Vikings with all the injuries, Vikings on their 4th quarterback, Vikings up against the refs, who we'll get to. It was rough, man. Winner number 2, Cam Beasley, 8 tackles. He had also caused that fumble with Gibbs, plus had that scoop and score that was allegedly negated. Okay, so the Lions got a field goal out of that. So basically, that was a 10-point swing in a 1-score game. It's kind of important. Patrick Jones second. So had absolute BS roughing the passer call. Ridiculous. But 6 tackles, a sack, 3 tackles for loss, a batted pass. Probably his best game as a pro. He's looking good. The pride of Pitt getting it done. Kevin O'Connell. So Kevin O'Connell has gotten a lot of heat from the fans and also us for some of his play calling, game management, except I think it was pretty damn good today. His play calling at the start of both halves was good. The halftime sandwich, Vikings got touchdown on both sides, was great. Also, 2-minute drill was awesome. Yeah, the flea flicker, let's go. Let's go, man. And the one critique with the offensive line playing the way it was, and with Addison and Hawkinson, could they have sped things up a little bit and not have 5- and 7-step drops? Sure. Yeah. KJ Osborne, redemption game, 5 for 95 and a touchdown on 7 targets. Looking good, had ample opportunity due to injuries. Good Nick Mullen, or Jordan Hicks. Hicks coming back from having his leg cut open. But had 9 tackles, second on the team, a pass broken up. Also forced a fumble, which should have been a touchdown. But again, so when Jared Goff's arm is up here and it doesn't move forward until Jordan Hicks hits it, that's a strip sack. That is a fumble. But good Nick Mullins was good. 61% of his passes completed, 411 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. Now, bad Nick Mullins was very bad. That we'll get to. Metellus, Beasley, and Pace did fantastic work on Sam Laporta. He only had 3 catches for 18 yards, but Metellus led the team with tackles with 10, 8 of them solo, and 44 was just out there making plays. And it was kind of rough all the way around for run defense, but when Josh Metellus is your best run defender, that's probably a bad sign, man. Theo Jackson getting in there, and a lot of people complain, it's like, well, how come Lewis Cine is inactive? It's because Theo Jackson's playing really good special teams. So Theo Jackson blocked a PAT. Also was slot corner there after a couple of injuries as well as, Caleb Evans got benched. It's crazy, man. But Theo Jackson made some great plays. Respect to him. Also, Vikings fans, loud and proud at US Bank Stadium for the whiteout game. But, yeah, you guys deserve better for Christmas. Getting into losers. So, the officials. And I understand, it's small-minded and petty to complain about the refs. The refs always screw over everyone equally. Nah, it's not true. It's not true, man. So, again, here is a list of the malfeasance today. And remember, Every single one of these things had to go the Lions' way in order for them to win by one score. So the Phantom roughing the passer went from 3rd and 24 to 1st and 10 on the Vikings side of the field. Missed a face mask on Jamison Williams. That was another 15 yards. Beasley scoop and score negated. Again, his arm was not moving forward until Hicks contact. Also, do you realize that on the TV broadcast they only showed one replay from a not good angle? Because they knew. I mean, the broadcast knew, the officials knew that they got away with one. No illegal touching on Jamison Williams after he was the first to touch the ball after going out of bounds. Ed Ingram penalized for blocking a defender during a live play. Oh, and also, get the hell out of here, Jonathan Vilma. Acting all high and mighty. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. It's ridiculous. Backwards pass ruled incomplete, giving the Lions back 5 yards. Again, small things like that, but they do add up. Also, Jalen Williams, illegal contact on a major 3rd down. Vikings would have got the ball back with a lot of time remaining, but again, every single one of these things had to go the Lions' way, but it's okay. Okay, and it's like we knew, like, the league wanted the Lions to clinch on Christmas Eve because it's a great story, and you saw all the media members just openly rooting, and he's like, oh, good job, Lions, good job. Do you think any media member was just like, good job, Vikings, last year? No? No. Weird. Bad Nick Mullins was bad. 4 interceptions. One of them in the red zone. Another, he just sort of threw up on a sack. You missed JJ and Hawkinson on that 4th down. It's just a mess. The offensive line, respect to Hutchinson and company, like Aaron Glenn, Lions DC, did outfox the offensive line, quite a bit today. Had 4 sacks, had I think 13 pressures plus. Harrison Smith. So we need to have a frank and honest conversation about Harrison Smith. First off, he's the number 3 safety on this team, and it's by a wide margin. Had what we counted 3 missed tackles in the run game today. It just wasn't good. It wasn't good today, man. The run defense was also sucked. $143 on the ground, gashed up the middle. Jared Goff got 2.5 yards on a 4th and 1 sneak, which is great. 3rd and 4th down defense, Vikings were 6 of 12 on defense on 3rd down, 2 of 2 on 4th down. So, I mean, the Lions really had their way with the Vikes on money downs. Injuries, it just sucks. So Hawkinson looks like he might be out with a serious knee injury. By the way, Kirby Joseph, hey, good job biting kneecaps. He tried to take out Justin Jefferson, too. That didn't quite work out. Addison sprained his ankle, it looked like, on the interception run back. Blackman left with a chest injury on the Gibbs touchdown run. Well, he got hurt. He stayed in, but then he had to leave. DJ Wanham looked like he had a pretty serious non-contact quad injury. Again, by the way, this U.S. Bank Stadium turf burned into the ground. How many ACLs and random non-contact injuries have to happen on this turf? Like, I know that they're changing it out, but can we sue the manufacturer? They got a garbage product, man. Also, the defense overall was just rough. So 389 allowed, 75% completion percentage by Jared Goff, 1 sack, and also only 1 sack, and also the Lions were 4 or 5 in the red zone. Can't have that. And the Flores defense, we thought that the 4th quarter against the Bengals was an anomaly, but the Lions, I mean, the Vikings got a couple of stops, and the Vikings did have a shot to win at the end, but just wasn't good enough. And as of right now, the Vikings, it looks like Tampa Bay is going to win. Looks like Dallas and Miami are sort of up in the air right now. But basically everything that could go wrong for the Vikings went wrong for them on Sunday. Number 1, they lost to Seattle, came back and won at Tennessee. The Falcons beat the brakes off of the Colts at home, and then the Greasy Grimy Green Bay Packers withstood a furious comeback by Adam Thielen and the Panthers to allegedly win. So, logjam at 7-8. Currently, the Rams and the Seahawks are in the playoff places at 6 and 7, respectively, at 8 and 7. So the Vikings, I mean, it comes down to the Packers game. If they win, and when they win, when they beat the Packers at home, they still got a shot. And Lions, could be jockeying with the Cowboys for playoff position, potentially, maybe even San Francisco, but probably not. So, I don't know. Either way, whatever happens this year happens, and I do like that the Vikings showed a lot of fight, but at a certain point, losing so many of your stars, JJ for 7.5 games, losing Kirk for the season, looks like they're probably going to be without Hawkinson and Addison. I mean, eventually it does catch up, and it sucks, but sort of is what it is. Anyways, that's it. Winners, this guy right here. Losers, the refs and everyone else. Let us know your thoughts on our thoughts. Oh, Merry Christmas. Don't let the Vikings ruin your Christmas. Enjoy time with your friends and family. And we said this on live stream too. In a weird way, I really enjoy the Jeromes. I enjoy this community, and it's very fulfilling, doing this sort of work. And also, I said in the live stream that some days I wake up, I don't feel like doing some videos, but I do it because it's almost like doing a public service, because I know, again, this is going to sound super douchey, but I know how much enjoyment people do get from just talking ball. And sometimes so sports can be very emotionally taxing, but generally it's supposed to be the nice distraction from life. And I know that we've gotten a lot of emails and messages from people who are going through a tough time, and our videos, as silly as they may be, our channel gives people a break from real life sometimes, and that's what's important sometimes. Just getting away and having a little bit of a distraction, right? So I want everyone to have a very Merry Christmas and very happy holidays, and enjoy the time with your friends and family. And just know that I appreciate and I respect the time that you spend on this channel, and I also consider the Jerome's family too, because there's a family you're born with and the ones that you make along the way. And thank you very much for being a part of this silly football fan family. And someday we're gonna get what we deserve. And hell, maybe the media will cheer us on too. Just like, oh, I can't believe the Lions won the division. F you. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Anyways, you guys are the best. Merry Christmas. Skull production value.